Hey guys, this video I shot back in June, and it was a little bit before I found out about my cancer. So this is the last video that I shot from my truck when I was still driving, and I've had it up on the channel for a while, but most people don't know about it. It's way back, buried very, very deep in the video playlist. I wanted to put it out again. Back when I was had my old YouTube channel, it's called Trucker 9000, and that channel got hacked, and someone stole it and used it to put up a bunch of crappy something. I don't know, something that broke all kinds of rules with YouTube, and I guess it made them a little money or something. I don't know, but I had about 26,000 subscribers at that time, and I had been working on that channel for years. And since then, I fought with YouTube. They didn't never respond to anything. Google never responded. I called, I wrote letters, I sent emails, messages. I got nothing back, and I was quite upset for a while, and finally I was like, you know what? I did it once, I'll do it again. So I created this channel. This was before I knew anything about having cancer. So I created this channel, and I was like, you know, I'm into some car audio stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this about car audio. But in the reality of it, you know, whenever you're working all the time, it's hard to do that. So the point is, I'm uploading this again. It was my last trucking video, and I talk a little bit about doing truck driving for a living, and well, anyway, you guys, I created a Patreon. It'll be in the description here, and there's a membership also with YouTube. You can sign up for that if you want to. Both of those things support me and help me out, but just subscribing is a huge thing for me. So subscribing, commenting, you know, getting involved. I'm sorry I didn't have a better video today. I've not felt good all weekend, and today is not really an improvement. So I'm going to rehash a little bit of old content, and of course explain it ahead of time, so you guys enjoy my truck driving video, and I'll get some more stuff up as soon as I can. Peace, guys. In case you guys are wondering, this is how I make my living and pay for all my car audio stuff. And here we go. See a lot of YouTubers, and you wonder what exactly they do for a living, whether or not they make their money off of YouTube, or doctors, lawyers, you know, career criminals. Well, this is what I do. Gotta get out here and make money every once in a while. Somebody's gotta pay for all the stuff I buy. We're up here in Kansas City. Technically North Kansas City, Missouri. Deliver a load in the morning. Then I gotta pick up a load there in Kansas, some blasted place, and take it to Ohio. Truck driving. There ain't nothing like it. I mean, you know, in the movies, you see them going down the highway with their cowboy hats on and their CB talking and flirting with the girls and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, that's like literally completely wrong. It would have been a little bit more relevant in the 70s and the early 80s, but not so much anymore. These days, it's a whole lot of driving and sitting in traffic and sitting on docks and waiting to get loaded and unloaded. And
I'll find somewhere to fill up this truck here. On one of these random dock doors. Looks pretty good. I'll back in here by this little rider truck. I'm sure I'll be in the way, but I'm sure they'll let me know.
Turn right on East 15th Avenue, then take the second right.
Yeah, she thinks I missed my fucking turn there. Alright. Pull up a little bit more. Gotta watch my right hand side. Do some shady back in here. Try not to murder anything. Lots of empty doors over here. I'm sure they'll want something. They can want one hand and pee in the other. And we'll all be good to go. I gotta watch out for these fools over here on my right. I reckon they put those out there just to test my backing skills. Guys will see them here in a minute. Staring at them for a while. I'm sure this ain't the door I'm supposed to be on. But it is a door. And there ain't a whole lot of room in here, so it'd be nice if they say, yeah, just pull up, open the doors and back up while I load you. I'd be like, hell yes. You're my new friend. Line up on this sucker and bump it right up to the dock like I own the place. There we go. What's up, guys? Chilling in the truck. We're out here on off of an on-ramp, doing the brake. I'm kicked back, playing World of Warcraft in the back, and I guess everything's all right. Except the air conditioner got a little bit cold. I had to back it off some, but yeah, good times all around, man. Need to get some sleep, but I can't sleep, so we're doing this instead. You guys looking into getting into truck driving, just know that it is like I said, it's a life-changing life choice. And the money is decent, can be pretty good, but you're going to sacrifice home time, you're going to sacrifice social time, you're going to sacrifice time with your kids, your family, your wife, your husband,
all that goes away. Yeah.
Said goodbye, Marina Del Rey. Had a good time. Last thing I heard her say as I walked away on a plane back to Tennessee. Mind come across her memory. My heart has stayed in Marina Del Rey. Hidden beach under the golden sun. Spread a blanket there we laid down on and loved the world away.
This is truck riding.
In Marina Del Rey. As we looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise like castaways in Marina Del Rey. A hidden beach under the golden sun, spread a blanket that we laid down on, and we loved the world away in Marina Del Rey. As we looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise like castaways in Marina Del Rey.
Same process all the time.
The first left.
Now we just got to see what the next load's going to be. And go down here and get some groceries and put in my face. Same old thing, never changes. Okay, is he going to probably turn? He's trying to turn right here. So I'm going to have to go so he can go.
Turn left at the traffic light.
We're going to turn in here. So boys are using it as an out hole. We're going to use it as an in hole. It says in hole. You got to do what you got to do. Where you going with that truck, dude? My trailer's right there. This dumbass. Going out the end hole. What are you gonna make do? You can't just keep going there, peckerhead. There you go. Sort it out. We're gonna sort it out. And that's how this works. Always something, guys.
Turn left on Roar Road, then take the first left.
That's a crowded little light. This is Love's.
truck sitting on the side of the damn road somewhere. Ain't parked there. It's all full. See, you need to have your parking hole on the left side so you can back in on your sighted side. But in this case, these guys are coming out this way, so you're kind of going backwards through the parking lot to try to be able to find the parking hole. And then you're dealing with all these trucks coming out of the fuel island over there. It's just bad planning, you know. And there ain't no holes out here. This place is full as a tick. So this is where I ended up having to finish out my break because there wasn't nowhere to park. On a little street here, and just pulled over on the shoulder of the street. This is how this works. What are you gonna do? You know? You got no clock. You got to stop somewhere. It is what it is. Like I was saying, this is truck driving. I mean, what do you want to do? You know, you got so many different elements in play, and you're in the middle of all of it. I understand that there had to be restrictions on the drivers so that, you know, we're not, you know, doing drugs and driving 10,000 miles a week. But at the same time, our world doesn't function around something so simple as a clock. We don't have that option. My days are 21 hours long. You know, I do 10 hours of work in a 21-hour day. But the problem with that is shippers and receivers' days are 24 hours long. And they do 8 hours of work in 24 hours. So, and then there's not enough parking out here for all the trucks that are driving. Not even close. There's probably not even a third enough parking out here. Every on-ramp and off-ramp and rest area and scale house and truck stop and gravel parking lot and shoulder and every single space where you can put a truck that there's not a sign telling you not to, and some that there is, gets filled up every night. And there's still trucks trying to find somewhere to park. There's just not enough room for us to follow those logs and park safely. It just ain't. And who knows what to do about it, right? And that's just one of the problems you have out here. There's a million others, but it's a non-stop. Truck driving is a non-stop problem-solving job. You essentially spend all your time solving a problem of some kind. You get a shipper that's going to ship out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Your clock comes back at 1 o'clock, and the shipper's 80 miles away. What do? You've got to solve a problem. You either got to figure out a way to get there in time, which means speeding, or you've got to call the shipper and say, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late, try to rearrange a new appointment, or you got to call the dispatcher and say, hey, can you call the shipper and tell them, hey, it's always some kind of problem that you're solving all day long, every day. It's a whole different world. You are your only real resource. You have a flat tire. You got a flat tire and a delivery to make. You know, you've got to let the people know that you're delivering to that you're going to be late. You got to let your company know that you're going to be late. You got to find someone to fix the tire. You got to deal with all that process as this is happening. It's a constant process. Like I said, constantly, all day, solving problems, fixing situations, smoothing things over with customers, maintaining good customer relations, and solving your problems that are constantly getting dumped on you on a daily basis. By the time you get home, man, you see a truck driver at home, they just usually just look like they're somewhere else. It's because they're so tired from dealing with all the stress. They're just in shutdown mode, you know. Like I said, it's an interesting job.